It's Thursday, which means we are back in nutrition educator Lynn Matava's kitchen, and today we're talking soup. Check it out.
You're looking for something to do with all these summer veggies without heating up your kitchen, some nice easy things that you can do. I've got something that's so easy that I love to do in this time of year when it's just so hot out that I don't even want to turn my oven on really. So it's kind of a summer veggie, whatever you have on hand soup, and I do mine in a slow cooker, so I'm going to pull that out for you. And the greatest thing about it is you just kind of throw together whatever you have, and then you let it simmer in the slow cooker. And because this contains all the heat, it doesn't heat up your whole kitchen. So I've got a couple pieces of a really big zucchini that I had, and I pulled the seeds out of it. Other cool thing you might notice is I'm not doing any like special small fancy chops. That's how easy this is, because we're going to, once we get everything cooked down, puree it. We'll blend it all together, so you can just throw in kind of big chunks, as long as you get any seeds out if it's really big. If you've got a yellow squash like I have here, you could use some of that in there. Again, this has some really big seeds, so I'm going to just kind of pull those out. Throw a couple chunks of that in there. If you have some random peppers from the garden, you could throw chunks of that in there. Another little pepper from my garden. Ooh, I've got pepper seeds flying. And then maybe an onion if you have it. And again, just big chunks. Not really concerned about the size of them, as long as they're close to uniform, so they all cook kind of evenly. A couple random carrot pieces I found. And then I've got a clove of garlic here, and just smacking that thing to get the skin off. Cutting it maybe in a couple pieces, throwing it in. And then if you feel like it, you could throw some fresh herbs in. I've got fresh oregano and mint. And I'll be using the mint when I garnish it later too, because it just kind of makes it nice and light and crisp. And really, that's all I do is throw all those things into the slow cooker, pour the broth of your choice in, so it's just about to the top of the veggies, and then let this cook on low for maybe 4 hours, high for maybe 2.5. And then what I do, and I'm going to move that out of the way, I've got one here that I made this morning. It's not exactly the prettiest when it's all cooked down yet, but it will be. And then I just blend it all together. Now you do not have to have one of these hand blenders. You could use your regular blender, food processor, just let it cool a little first. And then you could also blend it to the consistency you like. I tend to like mine really blended, so it's almost a drink, or something you could drink. But you could leave it so there's some like bits and chunks in there of vegetables. And then basically you just scoop that into a bowl to serve. I like to put a little bit of fresh mint in mine, and then maybe a dollop of yogurt. And you can have this warm, but it's very refreshing served cold as well. So it's just something, like I said, a way to use up all those random veggies, bits and pieces of things you may have left over, and have something that's just nice and refreshing that helps you get a few extra veggies in. And that's it.